Welcome back to Giant Monster Games. My name is Adrian, and today, with the help of a whole bunch of friends all stuck in quarantine, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. And by we playing Dungeons and Dragons, we have started a campaign called the Southward March, where we are now exploring a giant southern continent and unveiling what mysteries lie beyond. So, the players, to start out with, have landed in Founders Rock. Founders Rock is a tiny, literally 5-store place. It has a Fletcher / bowmaker, a smith, a general store, an inn, a pub, which wasn't on our Founders map, but it definitely is there. And there's also a special thing called the Homing Tree. Not a lot outside of that. Founders Rock is a small, little coastal town that we have set up. It is no more than a month old by the time the adventurers arrive. The adventurers in the beginning of the session, the people that have first arrived, fresh in town, fresh boots on the ground, new settlement, new continent, new world. We have Father Mackenzie, our human cleric, Balder, the human paladin, Ruith, the wood elf druid, Tintoretto, the kobold fighter, and Magnus, the half-orc barbarian. So, what happens? Well, the players, as you might guess, they arrive in town, they say, hey, well, there's really nothing here. There's literally nothing in this place. This town is dead. What do we need to get this place up and running? Well, they are immediately sent out to find two things. One, iron. Turns out that they don't want to ship large amounts of iron to the new world from the old world because ships don't want to carry a lot of iron. So, go find iron so we can start building weapons and gear. Second thing, it turns out we don't have a lot of food. It takes time to grow food, so we need to go out and hunt some stuff. Our adventurers do just that. They leave the settlement for the first time, venturing south into the vast unknown. They realize they are in a tropical jungle / savanna region, and there are giant spiders, giant insects, venomous snakes, venomous berries, venomous everything. The place is hostile. It is not the greatest place. It is also hot and wet. Nonetheless, our heroes venture forward, traveling for a full day south before they run into a massive flowing river. The river will be called the Fang River by the end of this session. They decide, one, this is going to be a good place to camp because we've been traveling for a full day. Two, because there's iron ore scattered all along the banks of this river. We're assuming there's an iron mine or iron deposit somewhere farther upstream, but for now, we can collect these iron ore and we can ship them back to Founders Rock so we can start making tools and weapons. This will complete our first part of our mission. Additionally, the adventurers also happen to find antelope tracks leading off to the east. Obviously, this is going to be something they're going to pursue tomorrow because it is already getting late. They've already traveled for a full day and they need to lay down to rest. So our adventurers decide to set up camp along the banks of the Fang River in the nice open grassland. The night itself turns out to be relatively uneventful until morning arises, where the players are attacked by a group of wolves. After a brutal fight with the wolves, the players manage to take down 6 of them, and the druid does exactly what druids do, manages to convince one of them to join the party.
Aren't you a handsome boy? I think we should be friends. I think you'll find I'm a pretty nice druid, and all the other animals like me. I dub thee Lou Wolferton. Okay, Lou, do you know where the antelope went?
After this encounter, the adventurers decide to pack up their camp and decide, like the wolf said, to head east to find the antelope. Our heroes decide the best way to attack the antelope is going to be to go from downwind and attack them so they can have the best chance of surprise to kill the most amount of antelope. As our heroes enact their plan, there is a couple savanna lions that decide this would be an interesting opportunity. Hey, are you seeing this?
Yeah, these strange bipedal animals that walk upright are completely unaware of us.
I know, right?
I bet I can steal one of those antelope right from out from under them. 5 gold says you can't. Yeah, well, you watch me do it.
Our adventurers did manage to fend off the lions, but it was a very close and super deadly battle. After the fight, they do find 5 interestingly glowing nuts upon the ground. When they touch them, they are all immediately teleported back to Founders Rock beside the homing tree. And with that, Session 1 of the Southward March has come to an end. If you do want to see more about the actual characters, there is character bios below where you can actually take a look at who is everyone and what do they actually do. Until next time though, my name is Adrian, this has been Giant Monster Games, thanks for watching, and don't forget to game like a giant monster.
Does anyone else taste peanut butter?